Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and as you can see, everybody can jump for joy because Kwinn the Eskimo has got here. Yeah, I'm sorry, and that won't be the last joke of the review, but we are taking a look at, from the G.I. Joe Retaliation line, Kwinn. Kwinn, for those of you who know, or don't really care, but I'm going to tell you anyway, um, was really a comic-only character, never appeared in the cartoon. Brainchild of the great Larry Hama. Was a big part of the early G.I. Joe comics. Started out as a villain, but really became a neutral to friendly character. Really became like bonded to Snake Eyes, and they, had their adventures. Unfortunately, he met his demise, being shot in the back by Dr. Venom, who ultimately met his demise from a grenade released by Kwinn. Kwinn comes in his classic jungle fatigue look with the khaki shorts and, short sleeve shirt. Also, you may want to notice is you know, the inclusion of and the articulation that he possesses to be able to hold this hunting rifle somewhat properly, and that's one of the things I really like. Let me just get this out of the hand here. As you can see, he comes with his weasel necklace. I do not know if that's the same necklace that the 25th anniversary Arctic Snake Eyes came with, but it is there and it is removable if you so desire. Other than that, with the web gear, he does have this great holster that can hold the 357 Magnum that I do believe came with Renegade's 30th anniversary Law and Order. The head sculpt is really dead on to his appearance. Let me just try here and clean up the image a little so we can get a little. There we go. And there he is, very stern. This guy is means business. Much larger body type than usual because he was a larger character. Uh, he does have the full articulation, ab crunch that can go forward and back and things of that nature. It might be just me, but it tends to look like he has a little slight slant to stage right, which would be the figure's left. The arms we've seen with the Collector's Club Footloose figure. And then just moving down, he does, let me get rid of the stand here, ball jointed legs. He does have the double jointed knees, but unfortunately, due to the molding of the shorts, this is about as far as you can get, and that's using both joints. It's a perfect 90-degree bend. Does not include rocker angles, but he does have the forward and back ankle articulation. Not a lot, because these are basically sculpted and meant to be like those heavy hiking boots, so you're not bending your ankles that much, but they can swivel left to right. One thing I want to point out is at the bottom of his feet, and I found this quite interesting, the hole pegs are actually at the front of the toe, whereas usually they're in the back of the heel. So that does mean you'll have to use the stand like this, and you're basically losing out on that rest of that space and stuff. But, people are very creative with stands. Another thing I noticed, and I found this very interesting, and I want to show you, the way his arm is set into the joint, it's very interesting that it's not straight in, but it's upwards at an angle. And what basically that means is when you rotate the arm forward, you are going to see that hinge joint. And that's very unique. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I've never noticed that before on a figure, and I just think it's very interesting that they did that on both sides. But so yeah, so I mean, I really like this figure. I mean, I figured I was going to like him just from where we were in terms of getting him and stuff. I mean, it really took a long time to get this figure out. I mean, we all know the rumors about how this was going to get released or not. So the fact that it's here, it's great. So let's pause for a moment, and I can show you some of his accessories. Okay, well, we already saw the hunting rifle and the handgun. So this is just some other stuff he comes with. First of all, he comes with this, I think it's new, um, tactical shotgun. And I gotta say, I really like the look of this over their previous versions of the tactical shotgun. I would have liked it if they came with the shotgun that was included, if you remember years ago in that Steel Brigade 6-pack. I think that would have worked out a little bit better, but this is very nice, and it's much better than what they've been using. Then, of course, we have his classic, his classic weapon, the automatic, semi-automatic machine gun. I think it's the mod dude. I think actually no, it's not mod dudes. I think it's a 30 caliber. But now it's interesting in the packaging. This belt, bullet clip or bullet belt, I should say, comes wrapped around him. I thought it was a way to peg it on, but it doesn't. So I just shoved it in here. But it does fit. What's really nice is he comes with a version or a repaint, I should say, of a Pursuit of Cobra low lights backpack. Of course, it still has the little hole here in the side for the communicator. Unfortunately, nothing can really peg in there, but it does open up, and you can fit a few things in there. Not a lot, but hey. And then we come to the Eskimo tools. Now, this one, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually a fishing device. Basically, you break, once you have, it's for ice fishing, that you harpoon the fish, and you can bring it in. Also, I think with this hook, it's meant to like drag pelts or not pelts, but drag body, the bodies, the seals, and whatever. Make it easy on you. And then we come to this little thing. Now, I'm not sure. This is either an icebreaker or what I really think this is a seal club. And basically, I mean, it's rather crude. It's a wood handle, very nicely detailed, with a blade sticking out. And basically, what it's meant to do is club a seal. I think the blade is meant to penetrate the skull, and they kill seals. And that's what it does. This can fit into the backpack if you so desire. Also, I didn't take them out of the packaging, but a few other, small accessories. Of course, you have the tripod for the machine gun. You have this little hand blade that looks like a old-style pizza cutter, another ammo belt, and then you have a working trap. I thought for a second the trap might peg into that hole, but it doesn't. The trap also, I think, can fit in the backpack, and it's there if you want to use it. I know. I mean, for me, really, these are his main accessories. It's the ones I'll be spending most of the time with. So yeah, I mean, I really think that's about it. So let me get to my final thoughts. If you're an old school G.I. Joe fan going back to the comics, I don't have to recommend Kwinn to you. You've probably already bought it. You've probably already bought several versions of the figure, if you can find them. And that's a problem. Because of the wave that, it's a later wave that Kwinn was released in, like the ultimate versions of figures, it's rather hard to find it. But let me just assure you, it is worth it to grab this figure. It's actually the perfect version of the character, and it will work well in your collection. Be it, your 25th, 30th, anniversary style figures, or even part of your modern line. I can see him and Joe Colton working together quite nicely. So this is your old pal Chuck. For Kwinn, we'll see you next time.